Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. As you all seen by the title, I'm going to be doing a story time on the time I almost died giving birth. This all happened May of 2015. So I had my daughter, everything went good. The next day after I had her, my stomach was just like it was contracting real bad. My friend Tia, she had just came to see Ariana or whatever, and she there, my stomach started hurting, so I'm just sitting there. So she leaves, and then right after she left, my stomach, it was just like contracting real bad. So I'm like, why is my stomach feeling like this? So I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, my stomach hurt real bad. She's like, Kyra, you just had a baby, your stomach contracting back, your uterus contracting back, blah blah blah. I'm like, no, this feel way worse than contractions, cramps, anything. Like, it was a whole nother feeling. And when I had my son, I didn't feel none of this. Like, it was just regular. My stomach was cramping a little bit, but not like this. Like, you couldn't sit nothing on my stomach, like a cotton ball, nothing. That's how bad it was hurting. So I'm like, Mom, my stomach hurting. And I'm sitting on the bed. She like, Kyra, you know, you're fine. But she on Facebook. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I knew it wasn't right. So I went to the bathroom, used the bathroom, and I had a blood clot. You know, they say if you have a blood clot bigger than, I forgot, let them know. So I'm using the bathroom, and I look down because I felt something come out. I'm like, oh, what is this? So it was a blood clot. I'm like, okay, the size looked regular, but the way it was like this, but it had like balls or something on each end, like a weight or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, this is an odd blood clot. So I put in a tissue, saved it from my nurse. Her name was Lisa, which is my aunt's name that passed away. But I showed her, I'm like, hey, I just had this blood clot, and I don't know if it's regular or not, but I saved it to show you. So I went in the bathroom and I showed her. She like, her eyes got big, but she tried to stay, you know, keep her composure. She like, okay, thank you. I'm gonna take it down to the lab to get tested. You know, we'll be back up to talk to you or whatever. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I seen her face like it's not good. Something's going on with me. So I went back in the room, sit on the bed, and I'm just kept saying, Mom, my stomach hurt, my stomach hurt, my stomach hurt. This, you know, don't feel regular at all. So she like, Kyra, just try to stay calm, whatever. I'm like, no, and it feel like something coming out. So as we just sitting there, time go by, I'm like, Mom, this ain't right. So I lift the pillow up. It's nothing but blood. Like, the whole bed is red. So she like, so she called a nurse. She like, can we get her nurse in here? Cause you know, she's bleeding, blah, blah, blah. She's in pain. So they send my nurse, well, they send a nurse in there. She like, we be right back, or whatever she said, we be right back to see what's going on or whatever. So by the time she come back, like, I'm crying, I couldn't move, I'm stuck in one spot, I couldn't barely breathe because my stomach couldn't, you know, move up and down. It was just hurting so bad. So the nurse come back with like, I want to say like 10, 15 other nurses. They all dressed in white. I'm like, oh no, this is crazy. So at the time, my sister, she was there. She had just walked in and she was holding Ariana. She was holding Ari, and they was like, can you take her down the hall, please? So I'm like, take her down the hall? Like, any other time, you know, they be so strict with babies. You can't take them out the room. especially down the hall. Like, you don't know who she was. She could have ran off with my baby, anything. So I'm like, they told her to take her down the hall. Like, this gotta be serious. So they talking to me and stuff, and they give me this little pill. It was supposed to, I guess, numb me or whatever it was supposed to do, but it didn't kick in by the time they did what they were supposed to do. So I took the pill. Next thing you know, it was just like she just pushed me back on the bed, started putting her hands inside of me, grabbing all this stuff. I'm like, but it was feeling like curly fries and warm something. So I'm like, did she really just push me back on this bed? But I don't know if the pill had kicked in so fast. Like, I don't know if I was high or what, but she's pulling the stuff out or whatever. And I'm just screaming like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. My mom on one end and nurse Lisa, she on the other end. My mom on the phone with my grandma. She like, Mom, I'm gonna have to call you back because, you know, it's serious or whatever's going on. So they pulling all this stuff out of me. It took about probably 5-10 minutes, or probably was faster than that. But they pulling all this stuff out. I'm just screaming, crying because it was hurting. She's pushing on my stomach. Mind you, my stomach was so sensitive and tender, like you couldn't do nothing. She's pushing on my stomach while she's pulling this stuff out. So I'm just in there screaming, crying, my head all the way at the top of the wall, about to go through the wall. And next thing you know, she was done. Like, she was pushing on my stomach, pulling this stuff out. She done. They cleaned me all up. I don't remember nothing after that. But mind you, after I had Ariana, before they gave me my room, put me on the other floor, I heard the nurse, when he was done, you know, cleaning me up and stuff, I heard him say, I think I got everything. I think I got everything. So the whole time that was going on, that was in the back of my head. I'm like, you think you got everything? Like, maybe this guy left something inside of me, and that's probably why I'm in all this pain. So he had left some placenta inside of me. And that's why I was going through all this pain or whatever. So they cleaned me up, and I'm like, Mom, I told you, I knew I was feeling different. I knew, you know, I know my body. Time go by, and I call my boyfriend, which is my husband now. I call him, I'm like, babe, I almost died, blah, 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 telling him what happened. And he like, what? Why ain't nobody called me? He was pissed. Like, he was like, now, all this was going on, you could have been dead and I ain't know nothing. I'm like, it happened too fast. Like, it happened too fast. I wasn't thinking to call anybody because I was in so much pain. And by the time they came in the room, it was crazy. They was about doing a blood transfusion. I'm like, Lord God, please don't let me have to get a blood transfusion. I don't want to go through nothing like that. So she was like, if I come back up, you're gonna have to get a blood transfusion. I'm like, Lord God, please don't let her come back up, because I'm not trying to go through that at all. So he like, I'm on my way up there, blah, blah, blah. Mom keeps saying that. He like, I'm on my way up there. I'm like, okay, cool. So by the time he came, I was hungry. So when he put me in a wheelchair, we went down to Wendy's, got some Wendy's. As we're going to the elevator, probably like 5 nurses stopped me like, oh my God, are you in room such and such? I'm like, yes. They like, oh, we are so sorry. We heard about your episode last night. A lot of people that go through that, you know, normally don't make it out of it. I'm like, damn, so I could have died. They like, you was the big topic in our meeting last night. We're so glad you're okay. Like, every time I seen a nurse, they was saying that to me. I'm like, dang, like, this was serious. I knew it was serious because just how all them nurses came in the room. I'm like, dang, so that's serious. So he was even more mad, like, wow, so it was that serious? Ain't nobody called me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, it just happened too fast. So yeah, so I think that's about it for my story. But I'm good. My baby's healthy. I'm healthy. And she's 4, a brat. So yeah, that's all of my story. That's all that happened or whatever when I almost died or whatever. So yeah, so if you want to hear some more stories about whatever, comment down below. Let me know what you want to hear, and I will be sure to tell y'all. Oh yeah, and if you have any prank ideas, you can give me them. Send them on my Snapchat, Facebook. Snapchat is Kyra8. Facebook is Kyra Love AJ. And my IG is Kyra_Nishana. It'll be on one of these sides of the screen. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Share. Join the family. Tell your friend, your best friend, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your grandma, whoever. Come see my face again. Thank you. Bye.